like that Batman Guardians of the Galaxy. She takes everything literally.
Right.
Like.
I just think you know.
And we are live.
Attention, trying to goddamn enjoy this.
What's wrong with her pink shirt?
Right. That shit burning up.
Right. I'm gonna wear the yellow one. Girl, don't worry about it.
I can't help it.
That's great. She was so honest though. I wasn't listening. I just wanted to jump in there and just fuck it. Right?
Pick up on the last shit I heard. Yeah.
What? Shirt. What's wrong with it?
She was so honest with it though. That was great.
Hey, are y'all tagged? We're live. Are y'all tagged?
Yeah, but I don't see it.
I didn't see it.
I'm lost. Where's my phone?
And I don't
No,
have
this shared it
Facebook.
to your page.
Oh.
Can you see if you're
Yeah,
tagged?
you tagged me.
Okay, because it's asking me. It's asking me if I want to tag y'all.
Tag us.
But I already did it. That's what I'm saying. See if you're tagged.
Well, shit, we'll figure it out later.
You probably beat the prompt out. That's all. It's an automated response. Facebook has AI. It's not a big deal.
I love that. Yeah.
Tag us.
All right. We in that like square. Wow.
All right, we live, y'all. I wish I could get back to the share portion. It had just popped up. Oh Lord, I'm just fucking up everything.
Facebook sent me an email. You tagged me in the video.
Okay, so it did work.
Yeah. Facebook would let your
They
ass
ain't
know.
playing.
Nah.
The AI is real.
Well, my walk was about to not be as
Lord.
as
Where you
as
seeing
well
that?
as it was.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Shit.
Well, I ain't on my page.
I'm on it now. I don't see the shit.
He's so country. I don't see the shit.
It just popped up.
It just popped up.
It did. You just scrolled through the same shit I just seen before you refreshed
Motherfucking
it.
me is
I didn't refresh it before
Do I
I
need
had
to pull it up or how do what I need to do?
Girl, that shit.
Motherfucking Meek is back. And you guys know we were always sharing the show. So everybody that's on YouTube watching, like, why haven't y'all started the show yet? We're sharing it, putting it in all the groups.
Right.
Black men don't cheat, gotta put it in there.
Oh,
Right.
God.
Successful in Atlanta.
God is gonna run that shit.
So they
Right.
act like
Grits and jelly butter, rant, lit landlords.
Yeah.
I ain't saying all niggas cheat.
They
I'm
don't.
just saying.
Yeah, all of us don't cheat. I'm not cheating.
It's just that you be saying the wrong motherfucker say this shit. Like,
Right.
Hey, I just posted the show to Christians Against the Little Mermaid. That's like a new Facebook group.
Oh, yeah,
And we
put
all
it
joined.
down.
We all joined, like pretending we was white and shit, so we could see what they talking about.
They gonna kick, they gonna block y'all down.
When they realized what's going on, like, get the niggas out of
You
here.
about to get a block.
But
Can't share it.
look at you,
She
shit.
don't got the share button on her. See, you got your dog game. Go
You
back on his
watch it in
page.
KJ Roll. You gotta watch it on your page.
Go to his page.
Oh, go to yeah.
Go to my page. No, his page.
Go to my page.
His main page, not the pod one. Scroll up.
Yeah.
It should be the last thing he posted. Oh, he won't let us share it.
That's racist.
Yeah.
It's
Disrespectful.
just that's that Little Mermaid shit.
It's my first time here. Like, what the hell? Should I copy the link and then paste it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. Put it in Team Ashanti. And for the record, everybody, Jamie, we live recording.
Yes,
Fine.
we are.
Okay, Ashanti is not dating Michael Blackson.
Oh, God.
It's not true. I want to make sure everybody hears this and understands it.
Word.
Because it's not true. That's my babe. And why would she be dating Michael Blackson?
Because he got easier
They spell
access
word.
to her.
You don't know how I'm going on vacation with Ashanti tomorrow. That's why I'm not going to be able to do the show next week.
Are you going in her like perimeter of the area
In
she's
her
gonna be
perimeter?
in?
Her perimeter?
No.
Oh,
I'm talking about you actually in her hotel room and everything.
Hey.
No, not sneaking in there. It's a
Wait a
different.
minute.
You can't pose at the bell house and shit. And you look like you
Here we
do
go.
some shit like that.
Would I look like a damn? I can't pose at the bill house.
Hey,
I would have to
I
get
mean,
close
you like what you
to
like.
the owner of the
Nigga, you
hotel.
ain't no damn owner.
Meek is back, y'all. If y'all couldn't tell,
Look, he's a supervisor in the kitchen, probably. You know what I'm saying? The head manager in the kitchen. I
Hey,
just feel real.
and damn Walmart. If I did that, I had to get a big thing. And Walmart now.
Oh, so you gonna go ball
Not
face and
Walmart.
do all that?
Costco. Y'all know the Costco pizza. And I get my liquor from Costco because you get the big bottles. Whenever I go up there and you live it, so I'm going on vacation tomorrow, had to get some liquor from the road. Speaking of liquor, we're gonna get to that in 1 second. Sarah, I don't know. So, people listening like, I don't understand what just happened. Sorry guys, you gotta watch it.
Right, exactly.
But in Costco, when you order the pizza, they make food. They make all kind of food. I get pizza. But the men have to wear
Your
beards.
elbow looking a little dangerous right now.
Yeah, everybody say that shit.
About to jump like, no, you understand where you was at. I didn't have a divide. You know what I'm saying? Let me go bust you. I need what you did.
Everybody saying that.
You know what's fucking hilarious to me is literally the last time she was on the show, she said like the exact fucking thing. Like,
no, that was somebody else.
No, she said that herself once. She was like, "Your fucking elbows, dude." And then Tori came and said it again. No,
I guess the elbow.
Yeah. That's why he was like,
you got a strong looking elbow. You gonna have to go to grade.
He hear a junkyard band in his head, rough it off.
He still stay trying to scoot the fuck over.
I'm trying to make sure I'm in the shot.
Nigga, you get the shot.
He almost took a shot too.
I want me on your insurance, goddamn it.
Damn.
And you paying my co-payment.
Damn.
If you knock me out, yes, the fuck
Give me the clothes.
I got weaknesses.
Nobody saw this.
Oh
Only the 1,000 people that
He
watch
was
this on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's introduce the show because we're 5 minutes in and they don't know what they're listening to or what they're watching. Thank you, Meek.
She's back.
She's a Gangsta Grill there too.
Hey man, mind your business.
Yo.
You did? Oh shit.
Scotty ATL. Cannon Road.
Hey, Scotty.
Okay, go
That
ahead.
nigga, you respect my joint though, cause when he was gone, it didn't sit well at the time, and he really took it in and came in on his off day and refitted me for my grill. So yeah, thank you, Scotty, for that. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Scotty. And shout out to a partner named Kickback.
Hey.
Thank you. It's a pod named Kickback.
Yeah, it's a new name now.
Yeah.
Last time it was something else.
Do you know how we came up with that?
Yeah, you told me.
Okay. I probably told them the story about 10 times too. They're like, God damn, we're gonna tell the story again.
Every time he remembers.
No. Literally, like every fucking episode since we changed the. They know that. I'm not mad. It's a pod named Kickback. They know now. It's not.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in France tuned in. We found out our second largest market outside of the United States is France. Okay. So bonjour.
Hey, that's right. Hey y'all.
Tongue kiss, French kiss, French fry, French toast. So yes, welcome to.
He does his best to insult every fucking.
Right. That's not even. You said French fries.
Right. That's why I'm like
really,
really.
American food that they name
Man,
nigga.
remember they changed the French
You
fries?
just gave him a backhanded compliment, bruh. That's all.
Well, I said French kiss.
And then he mentioned like the other insult. Remember when they changed it to freedom fries when Americans was hating the French for no reason? Shout out to the French.
Shout out to French Montana. Shout out to everybody.
French Vanilla Ice Cream.
I love it.
Yeah, shout outs.
This damn fool.
We love you. They probably over there laughing like shit.
He is responsible for what he says.
What?
Okay, don't put it on everybody.
They over there chuckling like a
They love us in France. We popping in France.
You gonna go to France? The French they gonna say, "Oh, so you the one who wanted the French fries."
You're going to French fries, nigga. That's how you see it on the show, right?
How dare you put French fries with France?
No, okay, I'll give you what you really deserve credit for. The menage a trois. And I'll tell you why, because we're going to get into the whole Throuple conversation later. But let me finally introduce the show. Welcome to a pod named Kickback. Also known as the Black CNN and the Revolution will be televised.
Oh, we still
There you go.
I'm no breaks new, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Every Monday.
Monday!
Right back at it, I feel fantastic.
What's up, y'all? It's JB Frank. I'm that gangsta geek representing NWA, Nerds with Attitude. Happy Monday, everybody.
Monday!
And welcome back.
Motherfucking meat.
They love calling me motherfucking me. Y'all was trying to start with me. I'm not finna start with y'all today.
Right.
I'm taking easy coming in. I already gave them.
Yeah, but by the time we get to 10 minutes, we gonna be there and hit me through something that and cuss me out. We got a minute and 30 seconds to go. Figure it out.
So we also
We
have.
had a special guest in the building. One of our, I think she was still classified as one of our first sponsors.
Right.
Because we haven't had so many. So we had one of our first sponsors.
Right.
Sarah. And she's going to be the one that gets us drunk on this episode.
That's right.
I purposely toned it down a little bit before the show so that I could get fully immersed in what she has brought for us today. So, Sarah, introduce yourself, do a better job than me, and tell them anything you would like them to know.
Hi, I am Sarah, CEO of Fine Wine Enterprises. We are a mobile bartending company that specializes in signature cocktails and homemade sangria.
Okay.
So you can hire me for bartending or you can purchase a beverage.
And what is this we have here?
That one is one of my best sellers, if not the best seller. That's Henny Colada.
Henny Colada.
It's like a graduated people. Yeah, do that little face like something stunning.
Like, you know, you go out of town on your vacation. I want a pina colada. Okay. Henny Colada.
So it's basically like a pina colada. Those are made with like white rum, but this is made with Hennessy.
Right. It has a special
Okay.
ingredient.
Okay. Oh.
Look at
You put some sunshine in there?
Just a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little bit.
Okay.
Just hang on it, that's all.
I've had plenty of her drinks, and I don't really like mixed drink. I like, my straight liquor.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy her drinks, man. They are really, really good.
Let's open up.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody on Facebook watching us live. Shout out to everybody that watching us later on YouTube on Monday. And shout out to everybody listening on Spotify Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Play. I can't think of that. It's another one we're really big on, but I can't think of the fucking names. But all of those podcast sites. If you're listening, thank you.
Are we still doing this?
Exactly.
Are we still doing this?
Nah, we.
I was just making sure.
Alright, now I will tell this story. I will tell this story because I think this is going to be one of our when we blew up stories. But yeah, it's almost a day. He's down in that shit.
Nah, I have water in there.
I will tell this story while we're pouring before we all taste. We used to record. Motherfucking me.
Yeah, there it is.
We used to record the audio. We'll record the audio. I'm about to give all y'all podcasters some secrets here, but I don't mind sharing because we with you.
See, he done moved over there. Arm is still craving his way back over here. I'll beat your ass in a minute.
Stop being so scary, me.
All I hear is the damn psycho thing. So I sit there and move, boy. You about to knock my ass out. Okay, go ahead.
So, I know I'm taking through the story really quickly. So we used to record the podcast live, the audio on JB's phone, and the videos on my phone, and we do it to Facebook, and then we upload to YouTube and to the podcast sites. Boom, you're safe. So for some weird reason, JB's phone would what do you call it?
The screen would black out. Yeah.
After 5 minutes. You know how like you set your phone to lock. His would lock every 5 minutes, and we couldn't disable it.
No.
And so there are certain shows.
It wasn't there.
Like, it really wasn't there. Like, I know where to find it because I got to do all the iPhones.
Yeah.
Like, and I used to call like, Jamie, what you mean you couldn't find it?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and everybody else was like, Jamie, let me see your phone. So you couldn't find it. Oh, so it ain't JB's phone. It was not JB's phone.
Yeah.
But so every what we do is doing the show, we be recording. We go, yeah. So, and another thing, it's one episode of one of my favorite shows. Because me and JB would always do it. And one time he was like,
she was so excited too.
yeah, and I don't even know if she knew what she was doing. She just saw us doing this. And I'm like, yeah. And we laughed for like, a good minute or two. Yeah. I couldn't even get back into the show. He was like, no, serious.
He was so excited.
What the fuck?
I'm a part of this motherfucking show. Goddamn.
Hey man, I know you always talking that shit. You talking about okay, yeah. Okay, I'm like, okay, well let me goddamn keep the party going then. You know what I mean? Right.
I love it.
Let me keep the party going.
Okay, guys, take a sip.
Let's take a sip. And let them know what this is again. What we're sipping.
Pina colada.
Rich.
Yeah, I can't just take a sip of that. That shit is fucking delicious.
Oh, it's very rich. It's not watered down.
Yeah, we gonna kill this before the show's over.
I mean,
This is it's flavorful.
And then the coconut ain't even that strong.
It's like
I don't like coconut, so I try to make my drink something that I would like. I don't know if that's the best thing, but it works for me. So
that is the best thing.
Yeah.
I used to.
That's like my favorite type of pina colada. Light on the coconut, heavy on the pineapple. I love it.
And really, just that philosophy in general. When I rap, I would always say, I rap selfishly to make shit I like. I just hope it connects to everybody else.
You know, certain things I don't like, so I'm not gonna use. Like I know I'm not a fan of grapefruit, so unless you pay me to make you something with grapefruit, I'm not gonna make it because I'm not gonna want to taste it to know if it's good or not because I don't like grapefruit.
Yeah, I don't like eating grapefruit, but the whole idea of cutting up the middle of it and then the grip. Well,
this would be great with some crushed ice. So I'm trying to segue to our icebreaker to try to get us back on track.
Okay. Right.
With me, Kier, we'll be fucking around talking about some shit all night. Like, I know her.
And I still don't understand why.
Oh, off topic ass. I love you though, baby. I'm so happy you back. Have you over here chuckling like a motherfucker. Anyway.
What's our icebreaker, JB? The Throuple.
Yeah, could you be part of the Throuple? And for those of you who don't know, that's a three-way couple. You and your partner and another person. I mean,
so it could be I watched Jada Red Table Talk, which is still an idea, but we'll get into that another time. I watched her episode because I do love Jada, and she had an episode where they talked about throuples, and they had a throuple on there, and they said a throuple could be 3 men, 3 women, 2 men and a woman, 2 women and a man. It can be whatever, but it's 3 people in a relationship, and it's equally yoked. So it's not, a man and a woman that have a girlfriend together, or it's an equal partnership as much as it can be. It's an equal partnership. Having said that, I have pros and cons for the throuple. I have reasons I would love to do it. I have reasons that make me dang near would never do it. But before I get into mine, because I've thought about it a lot. So before I had a girlfriend in 2006 that we were looking for a co-wife. Like we spent the whole the bulk of our relationship looking for our 3rd person, but we didn't even fucking last. So,
But I believe just about every man, if he's into that, will try to at least get that out of the way.
She wanted to me.
Point. Okay.
Now I would have been down for a threesome. That's out there as far as
you just didn't want no relationship part.
I was down for all of it, but I didn't even know the relationship thing existed.
But you can really give your all into one woman that you could another at the same time that know about it.
I can do it when they don't know about it. Well,
you can do it better when they don't know about it.
No, let me correct that. Black men don't cheat, so no, I couldn't.
Man, shut the hell up, nigga.
But I mean, I think it's better when they know about each other.
It may be better because it's gonna be more jealousy. I don't give a fuck with none of that.
But if they're into each other as well, then
because you always gonna wonder why. What is it more? Just as a natural woman way of thinking, she's she's
But-
gonna
but-
wonder
but-
why
yeah.
still
Even
more.
if they're in the house
But
together,
you're
you
coming
gonna
from.
think that.
That's what I'm saying,
I'm
yeah.
gonna explain. I think y'all are coming from a different perspective now, and I'll tell you why. The women in the throuple, they want thruples. Their boyfriend didn't talk them into it. They have gone to their boyfriend and said, "I want a girl. Are you willing to do it?"
Yeah.
So the fact that the matter of her being jealous in that particular situation doesn't really exist. There's going to be jealousy regardless.
No,
It's
so
gonna be
that,
jealousy
I think
regardless,
that
but
comes from
it's a
being
three-way
a
relationship.
bisexual woman,
Exactly.
and I'm not. So,
Perfect.
That's my only thing.
That's
I
exactly-
can
do the
speak
girl,
on
and
it.
the girl can't do me.
I'm only explaining to you guys the other side of the
No,
bisexual.
I
That's
understand.
all.
That's what
And
I'm
then it's
saying.
like we have two
Well,
niggas
okay,
that feel more like a
well,
train than anything
me,
else.
tell us your thoughts.
I mean, that's for whoever like that shit. Like, if you approach me about it, cause the way people set up these days, you just don't never know. You know what I mean? So, I ain't gonna be too mad at somebody approaching me with it, but if I give you an honest answer, don't try to push that on me because you still want to date me, but I won't conform to what it is you want to fucking do. You know, and that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got nothing to prove to nobody. I live my life how I live my life. So I don't get down like that. You know, I don't know shade anybody else who do. I only can speak for myself. You know, so
I only have enough love for one man. I don't have no more.
Okay.
I wouldn't have things to give to a woman. I wouldn't have nothing to give to another man. That's it. I don't have no more.
Okay.
I'm all out.
what about you, Debbie?
I could see it in me to, love more than one woman at a time at the same time. I could see how that would be possible. Now I don't know that. I'm willing to kind of, go with whomever my partner is. Though that's something that's got to kind of happen in order for it to happen. But I know it's in me. I know I can handle it.
Now let me ask you this, because you just said something very important. You said you can see yourself being in love with two different women.
Yes.
But how would it become a full circle? Like, you can love me, you can love Sarah, but can all of y'all coexist?
That is,
and that's what the throuple is. At least that's what I think.
That is an interesting philosophical question. I hate to geek out on y'all, but the reason why I know that is because of the situations that I have lived through.
Right, that's the reason why I'm asking it.
Yeah,
the nerd in me is asking the nerd in you, because I know, like, there is something. A man can be in love with two women at this time, but can we all coexist in the same house? And can I watch her kids?
Every girl up there is going to deal with Ashanti, so it can happen. It can exist.
Okay.
Yeah, we were down here. That nigga he put his floaty on.
We're gonna get to. I am.
You are in your feelings. You in denial and you in your feelings.
We can get to that. However,
You're okay for Nelly.
I think we.
Then y'all want to talk about Chris Brown. Y'all ain't shit.
Hey, black men don't cheat. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony. So I looking at the Throuple thing, of course, I think JD was new, so I've had threesomes and I know how to interact with multiple women. But on a spiritual and a mental and emotional level, like, dog, y'all can say I'm crazy if you want. I don't care. I done dated a girl and her best friend was completely in my relationship. So I'm used to dealing with two women. Like we was like not only was that, like they both moved across the street from me. They were both across the street. They both was on the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I have literally been in a fucking throuple. I just wasn't fucking one of them.
And see, that goes into you have to find the right person.
Well, what I'm expressing now is the dynamic of one woman's mad at you, so now the other one's mad at you. Or one woman got an attitude and don't want to do something, now the other woman don't want to do it. Like, I've had to deal with that. So that is challenging. And I think that's what's going to happen when you get two cycles in line and you're in the house together. And I think that's possible.
I don't know. I guess I'm a little cocky as well. Like, to be able to handle all of me and everything I come with, you ain't gonna have time for no other woman.
But this is the thing, and I think that for you and me, it is damn near 100% no, don't do it. But if you're bisexual, the fallacy with the construct is, or the misperception is, that I have two women. I gotta share my time
but y'all always
with two women.
speaking of.
But in the throuple, the woman goes, I want a man and a woman. I can't just have one. And then the other woman goes, I need a man and a woman. I can't just have one. So this is what they say. This is what they say. One person can't give me all of them. Can't love me the way I need. I need two. But the thing is, you're gonna get two, and you're gonna get two.
Well, if that's the case, what you're saying is in order to have a throuple, you have to have a bisexual woman.
I believe in order to have a successful one, for what I want.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, for what you want.
For what
But
I want.
overall, though, it's always speaking on the woman's side of her. Got to be the one to submit to bring another partner in. Now, what if she want to bring another nigga in?
Yeah,
Could you be in a relationship with another nigga fucking on your girl too and sharing her?
I would say two things. One,
This
it is the woman's right,
This is everything.
and if that's what she wants, it's her right to ask for it. And the men can either do it or not do it, but there's nothing wrong with it. I don't look down on the woman that wants two niggas. You want two niggas? Good for you, baby. I want two
But you
women.
ain't gonna
Good
be
for
that big
you.
in that
Second thing
relationship.
is, I'm not gonna be that nigga in that relationship.
Grown men, like, they pride won't allow them to do it.
Right.
And that's why I
And
say,
that's how I feel
It's
about
not
my
about-
man. If I'm
it's
in a
not-
relationship with you, that you my pride. You like somebody I'm taking my time into, trying to build my life with. Man, I ain't really trying to be with no nigga on no dumb shit. Now, there's bitches, plenty of bitches out there that like that dumb shit. So it's just like, I want somebody that's real.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, this shit crazy, man. I gotta deal with another hoe in the house, man.
And that's why I think for straight women, I don't think it's a good idea. Even though some straight women are in couples or in polygamous relationships, and they are super happy. And they never touch, they never see each other.
No, I think
It's
that's
not, it's not my thing.
Kids.
It's not my thing.
No,
though.
and like you
My
said,
thing
they're
is-
bisexual women. So they enjoy pleasuring each other as well as they do pleasuring the man.
But what I'm speaking about now aren't bisexual. They don't touch each other. But they're in couples. And they're in
Really?
polygamous relationships.
Yeah.
But they're not into women.
Yeah.
They're only into men. So you only have sex with them individually.
So you mean to tell me not one time them in that
Well,
whole relationship
I
they haven't done
don't live
threesome?
with them, me.
I'm just saying.
I'm
Like,
just saying,
we
people
understand.
are
This
saying
way,
that.
no. What
People are
we're
saying
saying collectively
Like,
is
that's like,
basically
come
a
on,
straight
man.
woman, she can't be 100%
Right.
straight and be okay with that.
Right.
So by them saying they're straight,
I don't
they're
care.
not.
They
They've
not.
had something.
No
Something is.
fucking way.
They may know that they're gonna marry a man or know that they like
they
men
know
more
that
than
they got
women, but
training.
they have that little extra room. You know,
You know
what
what?
I mean? You know what I mean? It's
Right.
a room
I don't
for
want to
their.
make an assumption on
Ain't no
them,
room,
but they-
ain't no wiggle room.
No,
with
man.
it.
You
Ain't
better
no
look
wiggle
out
room.
the way.
Right.
Let's let JB jump in. JB.
Yeah, so I mean, I kind of have to see to the. I mean, I don't presume to know what the woman is honestly entirely thinking in those situations. And honestly, I think that's kind of the way you have to approach those types of relationships. Throuple, you know, with the super close friend, because I've dealt with that, or the super close anti-friend, and you dealt with that. Like there's some shit that can go on. I think with this it's all about whatever makes them happy and whatever works for them. I don't really like. Again, I'll go back. I can see myself doing. I can see it as a possibility. You know, but that
There's nothing wrong with it. That's what you want. If that's
It
what
depends
you
on-
all want to do.
Personally, I want
Personally, I
I want a good, productive, happy relationship. So whatever that, you know, within the
Dynamic.
constructs
That
of
is
my
toxic.
sexuality, meaning with a woman, if that's what is gonna happen, then
No,
I'm
let 'em
good.
know, Jamie, let 'em know.
If it's two women, then that's great. That's even better. Like, but let's keep it 100.
Understand me.
Let's be abundantly clear,
Right.
like real talk. Sort of like Chris Brown doubled down on what he said in the song.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I see what you did there. I like it. Get it. All right. Right.
So our viral story of the day. My left stroke just went viral. Was JB's childhood friend Chris Brown.
Hey, you fucking
Is in the news. His album is really, really good. I really, really like it.
His album is dope.
Yeah. And see, sir, I can't call him a geek out, but I can hip hop out, music out with Sarah.
All of it, yes.
I can already tell from my conversation about the records.
I can name songs,
So I love his album. One of the songs in there that I actually don't even like, which is like the irony. It's like a song I'm like, I ain't checking for that song.
Right.
But
this song,
I think it's Rex. I think it's him, Lil Wayne, and somebody else.
Yeah.
Right, but in that song, he has the lyrics.
So that's the song.
yes.
I listened to the whole album. Never even heard that part.
I remember.
I had a conversation on Facebook about it. Somebody, a big Chris Brown fan, was like, "Oh, listen to the album and tell me how you feel about it." Listen to the whole album, cleaning the house. Was like, "Yo, I'm jamming," but what the fuck did he say? So they finally told me, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know it was that song." But I mean, it's a song with Lil Wayne. Like, he don't like.
That comes out in the first bar stating his preference.
Yeah,
I like the long hair, thick,
red bone.
Right.
Yeah, come on,
And I'll say this, and I'm glad you're going there, but that's for everybody under a rock.
I mean, man,
Chris Brown
has
song where he says, "I like black women with nice hair."
Yeah, nice hair.
And
Nice hair.
the
People
were up in arms because they felt like he was disrespecting natural hair. But for the record, what he says is, "I like the black bitches with the nice hair."
Yep.
Now, we don't really know what nice hair is that we kind of all talked about.
Yeah.
But I will say, once he doubled down with his explanation, he did make it seem like nice hair is what?
Finish the
Good
story.
bad hair.
Yeah.
You're darker, you're fair.
You made it sound like nice hair was straight and bad hair was natural. Which I thought was a bad. I think I was riding with him all the way up until his response.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, girls say I like JB told me earlier. Girls say like I want a nigga taller than me. Why you shitting on nigga shorter than you? Or you know whatever a woman's preference is. But I'm gonna get both sides and I'm turning over to y'all.
Okay.
The other side is, it felt like it was an ethnic attack for some women with locks or natural
hair.
or whatever. Some people took offense and thought that your preference is based on something ethnic and not based on like I want somebody tall. Tall could be white or black. When you say I want nice hair and then you double down, basically saying fuck y'all nappy hair bitches, don't get mad at me. Fuck y'all. That you made it about something ethnic, and that's where people's issue came in. But I know we have different thoughts on the panel today.
All right. I'll go first.
Okay.
First of all, I feel like black women in general, and I may be wrong for saying this, but it's my opinion. A lot of times we always have to find a reason to be mad because someone likes something. He likes black women with nice hair, right? My thought, he still like black women. That's fine. He likes them with nice hair. Okay, he might say, my hair is not nice. Cool. You don't know me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But I am somebody's Hennessy straight. So guess what? Chris Brown is one less person that I got to worry about. So, with that being said, it's like, that's what he likes. So what? Who cares? Half the people, in my opinion, half the people that's mad, he wouldn't even be looking at you anyway. So you mad for no reason.
And that was interesting because I had saw on Facebook that girl Tokyo, and she was saying like how one time her and her friends went to a nightclub, if I'm saying this correctly from what I've seen, and he had let all the light skinned girls and then wouldn't let the dark skinned girls come up there. You know what I'm saying? And like I was just looking at that shit like, wow. It's just like sometimes like, I love a person that have a preference, but I don't like somebody that don't like your own. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, black is black, woman is a woman.
Right.
Just because she's not what you like visually don't give you the right to like publicly embarrass somebody if it's true.
Right.
Now I'm not saying it is, I wasn't there. If there's some footage, let me know, whatever,
But that also, excuse me, not to cut you off, but that also goes to show, like, you really never ever know, because we come in so many different shades. So it's like, he may like that type. Like, prime example, someone who is a black woman that has nice hair. Ludacris's wife. She's African. She was born in Africa. It don't get no blacker than that. However, she's light skinned and she has nice hair. So if he likes her, it's all black women, so they're supposed to be upset. Like, that's still a black woman. We come in so many different colors, so it's like, so what? If that's what he likes, that's what he likes.
I just really feel like it was an issue, an attack. I'm just gonna say it overall, regardless of how his response was, how everybody debating on it now, just in my opinion. I just really felt like that was a line that was so vague that they didn't even have to really bring that type of attention to attack it the way that it did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can see if he would have said it in the way his response was in the song, then you have every right to really go in on this nigga. Because like you said, he's attacking our ethnic. You know? So I just felt like it just sometimes everybody just be reaching too much. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't even that deep. I mean, that's just me. I didn't take offense to it because when I first heard it, I didn't know if he was talking about natural hair or whatever his type of nice hair. It's just that we've been told our hair been so ugly for so long that we automatically think like nice hair means a perm, somebody straight or somebody's mixed. And that's fucked up.
Right.
You know, that's why I try not to be, you know, just so biased about something. You know what I mean? I try to like look at it both ends I possibly can. That was just stupid to begin with.
So let's allow this point as well, considering Chris Brown's preferences. Have we all looked at the nigga in the last
Talk about it.
Like
this ain't the same. Excuse me, Miss Chris Brown.
Come on, like. The motherfucker might just like people who kind of sort of look like him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that?
I thought
Like, you want this pale ass nigga who'll probably get his ass whooped in Africa to be all Ungawa, black power. That ain't how this motherfucker grew up. Like, come on, y'all. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? Like, what's wrong with him liking what he likes? Regardless of the reasons, especially considering how he looks.
Nobody respects the truth
what
anymore.
The fuck? Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Nobody respects the truth anymore. That's his truth. Why are we arguing his truth?
We're in a very politically correct society right now.
People are finding themselves.
Yeah. You can't
find yourself and be that.
It's for me to say I like girls with big butts, and then to think I would be under attack for that. It's like shit. Like I can't say what I like.
Right.
But sometimes that's true. But sometimes I seen niggas that love fat ass and they married a girl with a little crab apple. Like and they loved it.
When I get married, if I ever get married, homie, I'll give me some advice or some shit. But if I ever get married to Ashanti, it's not gonna matter what her ass is like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with love. I'm gonna go with how I feel, how she makes me feel, and what we can do together over the next 40, 50 years before we die. It ain't gonna be about the ass, but I love a nice ass.
That remind me of that Kendrick Lamar with the Be Humble song. Everybody was up in arms because he's talking about he likes women with natural bodies. He wants to see a natural ass. And people were just upset. Oh, I can't believe that he was. Why? Because you'd have paid millions to go across the water and have Dr. Death do your plastic surgery, and now you mad because somebody that you held to a high standard doesn't like it. So what? Grow up. You shouldn't have bought it.
Exactly. And a lot of times, as we segue to another topic, people will be mad because I'm dating Ashanti, and they'll just do little petty shit. Topic? And then now they try to start a rumor that she dating Michael Blackson. For the record, we would like to Ashanti and I would like you guys to respect our privacy as we go through this delicate time. Don't be coming off for us like y'all doing Mellow and Lala. Just leave my relationship. Them people was married, man. Leave them out of that, man. And I gotta answer this to Ashanti. I gotta explain to Meek why Ashanti mad. Y'all leave this out of
I'm about to explain to you one more time about this goddamn elbow. That's what I'm finna do.
Yeah, nah. Okay, all right, y'all. Speaking of suspect ass stories, Lil Nas X came out recently.
Meek's nephew.
Hey man. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, what y'all think? I mean, I like real talk. Like, it doesn't change his presence in the industry. It doesn't change what he's got.
Make your money, young man. Make your money.
Right. You know, shout out to him for everything he's got going on with Billy Ray Cyrus. You know, they had a great performance on the BET Awards show.
Yeah, the longest tenured hip hop song on the top of the pop charts in the history of music. It should be labeled a country song, but they labeled it a hip hop song, whatever.
Because country music doesn't want the
young
black.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it already is in country when he got Billy Ray Cyrus.
He grabbed Billy Ray Cyrus.
But Billy Ray helped him
because of the backlash.
That's
Yeah.
Because they dogged him on so much. Billy Ray Cyrus like, watch this. And Billy Ray could
Hey,
just
check me out.
He was like,
Billy Ray was like, hold my beer.
Exactly.
Stop playing.
Your daughter's now
real quick.
gets on my fucking nerves. With Billy Ray, you get the same.
Fuck shit. Yeah.
And just for the record, I don't give a flying fuck who Lil Nas X is fucking.
Right.
I don't think you could pay me to care. I don't listen to his music. I'm not interested in it because he's a fucking child. I don't listen to children's music much. Old and angry. And I don't want to hear shit. I want to hear some old angry nigga shit.
That's right.
I'm gonna be honest. But I thought it was interesting that this pop star, this huge artist that's breaking records, came out in the middle or maybe towards the end of his record breaking to announce he's gay. Meek, you had some thoughts on that, right?
I did.
The
I never even looked that deep as to question his sexuality when he first came out. So, but I don't know, man. I'm not really completely sold on it. But all I can say is whether he is or not, and if he's not, you ain't nothing coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna be considered that whether you did or you didn't. So, I mean, but hey, he probably ain't got nothing to lie for.
As for coaching.
Your thumb is always gonna be suspect. Nobody's gonna do a thumb.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Ask him. You can't come back from that. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, and I remember the BET Awards.
He could be delivered.
Shut up.
This fool came out with like, I don't know what name brand it was, but it was yellow and black leather with some fucking chaps and a leather jacket on with no fucking shirt on. Yeah, I was looking at that nigga like,
he's young.
Yeah, I was like, maybe
I
that's
think part of his marketing.
but the chaps though, dog, like
the Versucos.
But
all the young kids look gay to me.
Yeah,
all
you're right. But chaps in particular, like when you wear chaps, that's like, okay, my G.
Were they assless chaps?
That was a decision.
No, they were black leather with the yellowish shit. I was like, my G.
That was a decision.
I'm watching like Eddie Murphy and Raw again, like all over again, like shit. And I wasn't mad, but I was just like, yeah, like here we go. And then they were like,
and then talking about Eddie Murphy now you said
he was all out there like doing. I was like, yeah.
What was he doing, JB?
He was doing all that gay shit. I was like, yeah, this nigga
all
gay
gay
shit.
That's a universal sample.
No, he's looking gay as shit, yo. I'm sorry.
JB, you want to get our show canceled.
Man, whatever, y'all. All y'all
doing
have
that gay
like,
shit.
All y'all know that this nigga was looking gay.
I mean, that's really shit, though.
That's what he was doing.
The views expressed by JB Frank was JB Frank.
You know I'm right though. You know I'm right.
Nothing.
Come on, man. Anyway, so social media is on fire now because a lot of people think that this is a part of a publicity stunt of some kind. I don't get it. I don't see how it would be advantageous for him to do that at all. So
well, gay people and women are winning right now. So if you're gay and woman,
What happened?
Next topic. What else we got, JB?
What?
In our what the fuck story of the day, so Lala is now officially filed for separation. Yeah, I mean, the fact remains that like we got multiple photos now of this Bama with the lady on the yacht, and here's my thing, y'all. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Ain't nobody anywhere else in that frame. Like it's just
you and her.
The two of them on that boat. Like they ain't another like Mexican nigga like standing in the back talking to
Ain't no way there is.
And like you know, if they just happen to be on the bench on the ship together, like another man's wife and another woman's husband, like I expect some other motherfuckers to be around.
Right, if it's a business retreat, business trip.
Where was the business? Nobody around.
There
was that wide shot, and it was like you could see that like back in the back of the boat. It wasn't even no crew.
My thing is this: you guys are married. He cheats.
That was a hard swallow.
Decide if you're gonna stay with him or not. Like you can't leave him alone, decide you're not gonna be with him, and then get mad if he's moved on.
But she still love him though.
I know you still love him, but
I thought they was together.
and see that's the thing. Nobody knows.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what did, and I don't care what no motherfucker say. I commend the women that can stick around and do that shit if they can, but no woman, especially your husband, you have a fucking baby. It's bad enough you fucking another bitch. Now you raw dogging this whole like you in love with her and create a baby with this bitch, and you think I'm gonna take care of this nigga? God forbid, like I wish no bad on the child, beautiful little girl. You know, we gonna have no choice but to, you know, help you through life. But other than that, you still my son's, you know, sister, you know, whatever. So it's kind of like, I really just think if he would have never had that child, I think it would have probably been room for it. But that shit was already done.
I just feel like with their relationship, it's like she picks and chooses when she wants to be married. Sometimes she'll take a picture and it's like, okay, we're all a happy family. Then,
but you gotta understand, they've been together for years, and that's a hard pill to swallow when your marriage don't work. So you always gonna be in and out in situations where we outside looking in, and be like, what are you doing?
Allow the one who is divorced, who shares custody, to speak on this, because there are still plenty of pictures that, you know, are taken with me and my ex and our children as a family, because the fact remains that she is still the mother of my children and I'm still the father of those children. So in those proud moments, we both fucking want to be there.
There's
as a
nothing
family.
wrong with that.
I'm saying that to say that they can be separated. Like, whatever. That shit can still happen.
Right.
She takes it a little further.
But the thing is, they weren't separated.
That's my point.
The
She
point is
takes it a little further.
It happened on her birthday too.
And now I have to put in the papers and this. Why didn't you do it the first time?
I would say this though.
Co-parent, yes,
Regardless
but if
of
you done,
whatever is going on, why wasn't he with his wife on her birthday?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It might have been something, but he probably embarrassed her. You know,
what was she doing? Was it where was he? Or it was I'm doing my own thing.
I think that was the
more. Choose when you want to be a happy family and everything cool. Like, you want the heat to be off you on these days, and then now is you got this bitch on the yacht. Well, you wasn't my wife 20 minutes ago. Like what am I doing? Am I trying to be forgiving, or am I moving the fuck on? Because at the end of the day, I'm still mellow. You're Lala, I'm mellow.
And women will hold you in that particular position.
And that's the issue
They'll
I have.
hold you there
Right. I don't
forever
agree
if
with
you
that.
love
That
I'm
is
not
a-
saying it's right
that
that
is
he
a-
cheated, but goddamn it, pick a
Well,
struggle.
hold up. So that is a position of power, and not only is it a position of power in terms of the emotional dynamic, it is also a position of legal power and financial power. Because in the eyes of the court, if he did wrong to lead them to divorce, then that is he always has to step down in the eyes of the judge.
Right. But at the end of the day, he already has a child, so it don't get no further than that.
Number one, but number two, it is in her advantage to continue to act that way. And let's not deny that, and let's not deny that is a part of her behavior.
Right.
Because it's still early, she's still angry.
Right.
She's got no reason to act any differently.
Yeah. I just personally, the woman that I am, I don't like it.
I don't think
And I mean, again, I've never been married. I've never had children. I've never had a man have a child on me, so I'm not in her position, so I don't know. But just from where I am, where I'm sitting, I don't like all that she's doing.
Yeah, I mean, let's not deny the whole fucking thing is fucking foul.
It is.
Like, so that we gotta excuse foul. I mean, not excuse, but recognize that foul behavior is going to happen.
Right.
Especially where they are. Think about how early they are in this whole process.
They were reconciling. So they fixed everything and were a happy couple again, according to what they led us to believe.
Right.
And then this happened. So this isn't she got mad, they separated, then she found out he was on the boat. They got mad, separated, he cheated, they separated, they got back together.
But see,
and
we don't know
presenting
that.
themselves. We'll only go about what they present.
Right.
They're presenting themselves as a couple working through their issues together, and then he must have went boat with the bitch.
Right.
With the bitch.
That's not, man, ain't no real man gonna let his wife lay up next to another man that close on a yacht and he's present. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, that shit look crazy.
Yeah.
But,
I don't believe this.
Yeah, I do want to say that black men don't cheat, and Carmelo Anthony's Puerto Rican. So next, JB.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
So our Donald
Puerto
Trump.
Rican.
Is that what she?
You stupid.
Our Orange 45 Shut Up Stupid Award goes out this week to all of these really, really dumb motherfuckers on social media all over who are talking about Haley Bailey and her being cast as Ariel. By the way, my daughter's name is Ariella. So anyway, being cast as Ariel in the live-action Little Mermaid Disney film that's coming out later this year. This is, I mean, hello, stupid. Like, here we go again.
I mean, it ain't gonna change who's gonna be the lead, so
I'm with DL Hughley. If we had to deal with white Jesus for all this long, y'all gonna deal with the black Ariel. Yup.
Matter of fact, I'm about to post this one more time to the name of it. Christians Against the Little Mermaid boycott Haley Bailey. Posting this one more
It's
time.
so funny to
right
me
now.
that they hide under the name Christians.
But they've been doing that from the beginning of time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
It's ironic.
It's
That's what they've
hilarious.
done since. Yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into that. What I will say
Yeah,
is,
we all know what Jesus looked like. We all know what all of them look like. Let's not dumb. Anyway.
so
The last tribes of Judah, the last real tribes of Judah that exist on earth have been found in Africa. And I don't mean like northern Africa. I mean like
South Side.
Deep off in that Congo.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
That sounded next.
Anyway.
But, okay.
Anyway.
So shout out to Haley. She's in the same group, Chloe and Haley. Or Haley, I don't know. Whatever their group decided to Beyonce. And they're both on the TV show Grown-ish,
Yeah.
which is a spinoff of Black-ish. And they both can sing their fucking ass
Yeah,
off.
they make dope music too, not just having dope voices. Like their music is actually dope. I should listen to them.
I haven't heard too much of the original.
I'm not even gonna say it before they come after me.
Yeah, I've heard their voices. Their voices are. I'm looking forward to it because the original Little Mermaid has some tunes in there, and
right.
She can blow it. So this ought to be.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to take my.
I never saw the first one, but I will see this one.
You know, it'd be even doper if they want to have a dread and not trying to put no wig on.
I literally think that's why they
picked her.
I was born
I literally think that's why they cast her is because of her beautiful locks.
And you know her thing about it, I saw a meme, a white person post talking about they had Haley Bailey talking about she ain't gonna be able to do the movie because she gonna get her hair wet. But I like she got locks. So what? They don't
Those are people who never hung out with surfers, motherfuckers from Cali, for real,
right?
Because even the white boys have knotted up hair. That's what saltwater does to you. Yeah. So
just shut the fuck up, stupid.
Exactly my point.
That movie is gonna get my money. I haven't seen Little Mermaid. I haven't even decided to see the old one, but it's a black person in this one. Yeah, it got my attention. White people are mad, white tears. You got my attention.
Yeah, we gonna follow that Disney.
And I hope they put Idris as King Triton.
See,
I actually was supposed to audition for that next week, so I'll let you know when I'll see Idris when
you gonna be with Ashanti, so just let him have it.
We're going together. She's gonna play.
But she gonna be all over you. She ain't gonna. Jasmine ain't gonna be in this one.
They already did that one, and that's exactly
That's
exactly what we're just about to talk about right now. Segue, we sticking with Disney, moving on to our Nipsey Hussle Award. We're going to flip the order around a little bit and give it to Will Smith first and foremost. Aladdin, the live-action remake of Aladdin, the one with Robin Williams. That movie has now grossed $827 million in the box office, exceeding his original highest grossing film, which was Independence Day, that did $819. This one has already done $827, and it's still in certain theaters right now. It was that popular.
Yeah, but it still ain't got my little $5. I'm going.
Yeah,
we took the kids. Did a family trip one day. Whenever it came out to drive.
We went to see the drive-in the weekend it came out, and that was a great time. It was dope to see him add that flavor to the movie.
That's what my mama said.
And Disney's getting more real with these movies because they were more historically accurate with the whole concept of the Sultanate in India and how that happened. And I love that. I love it when they go back and get more accurate. I actually think they're getting more accurate by having a black Little Mermaid.
Can we speak on the fact that white people were going around saying, mermaids are white. You can't do this.
What?
Like, bitch, mermaids ain't real.
Right.
How you gonna assign a race to a mermaid? It ain't real.
She's a fish.
If the bottom half of her body is like a fish, I mean her pussy snake. Sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be clear.
He's trying to be politically correct.
Prince Eric was getting up in that sandy pussy. Shit was
like, come on now.
Baby, this shit is gritty.
Right. Mermaids are not real. So you can't say
take another bath, baby.
You making that more. You fucking sandpaper.
No.
You listen to our conversation. No. You over there. We over here.
I was in the hole.
We all us three guys. You was the only nigga that was doing your job, informing the kickback, a part named kickback. You was getting them up to date with everything and finishing off with your opinion as usual. And we was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had some valid points. Yes, we were. Of the comment.
Right in.
Yeah, there was a joke that was told.
I heard it. I heard you said about Prince fucking saying. I heard it all. I don't know about me trying and I didn't. I'm sharp on both sides.
You was doing new. You was doing new right there. You was doing new. That's what I'm start saying that.
That's your thing.
Okay.
Next topic.
So we're gonna give out a local award. Shout out to the Black family in Georgia. A building contractor showed up to do some work on their house, and this dumbass white man showed up with a big ass Dixie flag waving out the back of his truck. And okay, so let's start with, he thought that was going to be cool. He probably assumed that the people he was pulling up on was white, but at the same time, he still thought exactly. But he still thought it was cool.
White privilege. They don't care. They feel like this is what I believe in, and I don't care who sees it.
No, my watch.
So he went to work thinking, let me go do this work because they want me to, whatever it is, build a bridge and all this shit. And I came with my tools and I'm ready. And Queen was like, no, thank you. Excuse me, you're gone. Bye.
Can't support you.
Right.
He's like, I'll take it down. She's like, nah.
Big ass flag.
You keep it up. You keep it up.
No. We can't do it.
Yeah, we
Get down from there.
Yeah, we need to know what you represent. So go ahead and keep your flag up, but just get your fuck
Yeah,
up. Can't get none of this money.
Yeah, that's just what the fucking just ridiculously, just unprofessional. Like
This brash.
But
with
that being said, that needs to be an example for Black people everywhere. If they don't fuck with us, we don't give them no money.
Right.
There we go.
That's what it, regardless of who it is, Gucci, Nike, whoever, Walmart, the corner store, if they don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with them. And that's just what it is.
Facts.
It's gotta be that way.
It has to be. There's no other way. There's no other way.
Business is personal.
That's the only thing they understand is green.
There it is.
Facts. So shout out to that family. They get the Nipsey Hussle award.
Indeed.
And shout out to Will Smith. He gets the Nipsey Hussle award for his largest grossing movie ever. And our next topic, because we running down. No more 2-hour shows.
Netflix and chill. Our Netflix and chill section. You want to start it off with with I Am Mother or with
I Am Mother. I actually Netflix and chilled that the other night. So I just recently saw it.
Yeah. What?
I actually Netflix and chilled that. This is how you said it. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god. Okay. I'm holding it in next.
Sound like Joel Ebert, doesn't you? I actually Netflix and chilled that. That's where you was going. I knew that's where you was going with it.
Let me get my shit on.
Official critique.
Let me get my shit on.
Allow me to.
Then you gonna start his Tinder profile right after that. You know what I'm saying? Let them know he's still available.
I'm definitely still available. Shout out to Ashanti. We going through some things right now.
Oh, now you're going through some things.
She goes to the thing.
She was cleaning her pack earlier.
Are you going to describe the show?
So, I Am Mother is a movie on Netflix, original film, and I enjoyed the movie. I wasn't too thrilled with the ending, but I did really enjoy leading up. It's very suspenseful. It's about a robot who is, from her perspective, repopulating the Earth because there was a situation where AI, artificial intelligence, and humans were colliding, and the thought was that all humans were dead, and this machine was tasked with the responsibility of repopulating the Earth. And there are a lot of twists and turns because that theory doesn't hold up the entire movie. I will say I thought it was very well done. I enjoyed it. The ending left a little bit to be desired, but I liked it, and I would actually recommend it.
Yeah, I dug it too. I thought it was a visual spectacle, first of all. It's fun to watch movies that are bright colors. Anyway, so that was nice. But you're right. It kind of fell into like the standard sort of sci-fi formula near the end, and it was just like, all right, man, y'all could have done a little better than this. But it was still a good movie. I dug it.
Yeah, I would recommend it. I take it either you've seen it.
I hasn't yet.
Well, it's on Netflix.
I've been hustling. I haven't had time to watch it
Hey,
yet. But I will.
Hey, definitely ain't mad at that. Shit. What you been hustling on?
Some drinks.
And what's the name of
Some
it?
Henny Colada. You know.
Henny Colada. And it's made by.
Fine Wine Enterprises.
And they can find you at.
Fine Wine _Enterprises on Instagram. Fine Wine Enterprises on Facebook.
Okay.
Our second Netflix pick is
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things season 3.
Mm-hmm.
I binged it in one day. I watched it in one yesterday. No, what's it? Sunday, Friday. I think I watched it Friday. I binged it on Friday, and it was good. I loved the first season. I loved the second season. I will say this: I only liked the third season.
You think it felt like it was rushed or storyline or what?
It took a couple episodes for them to get into what I felt the storyline
Because they
was.
were planning too much.
Yeah, it was too much build up, and it wasn't the proper climax. So I guess it's like, you just fucking a nigga for like 2 hours and still don't come in. It's like, but I ain't get that much.
Nobody ain't coming in
So,
for 2 hours.
let me ask you
You been
this.
here in 20 minutes. We done.
That discussion has already been had on the show. So I have not seen it yet. I will say that. Let me ask you this, based on what you said. The ending of the second season was so big, so epic. Do you think that the reason why the first 2 episodes were dragging is because they had to make, they had to slow the plot down in order to make a whole season after that epic ending? Because that happens sometimes in series.
Maybe.
Yeah, that happens. It'll be interesting to see. I'm getting fat, y'all, so my Netflix and chill, my additional one was I actually watched Creed 2 to give myself some motivation to get back in shape. That nigga out there like punching tires and shit till his hand bleed and swinging a sledgehammer and dirt and shit. I'm like, yo, Rocky, I'm gonna get tough.
But Michael B. Jordan got a video out with his white girl.
I see it's all over Facebook. It's all over Facebook.
When somebody said, "What kind of shit is this?"
It was some years ago, apparently.
Yeah, it had to be. But he still was low fade Michael B. though. He just wasn't,
Yeah, he wasn't the same like me. Yeah.
I saw your pool pictures. You was nowhere near like Michael B. Jordan.
Like I said, I didn't either. That's why I'm saying. That's why I was watching that nigga punching tires, and swinging sledgehammers and shit. Oh, fuck that shit. I'm gonna get the fuck.
I'm going to get rid of this ankle
Fuck
weight.
that.
I couldn't do no cardio.
Get in shape and give me a Valkyrie like
Stop
he
with
did.
the
Give
mic.
me a Valkyrie. Yeah, man. Shit. I want all of that
Say
shit.
shit one more time.
Give me a Valkyrie shit. Give me a belt and a Valkyrie like he did. Yeah, I don't care if she's deaf or not. Fuck that.
Tessa Thompson, she's in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers, Endgame.
Fun fact about Tessa, she's one of the chicks that might like a throuple because her and Janelle Monáe are a couple.
I seen them out and about, and you know what? And don't tell Ashanti, but Janelle, Tessa.
I will fight this nigga for you. Like,
Damn.
And there it is, folks.
like stop playing. Like that bitch, she bad as shit.
That nigga
Don't even say it. You got a
She
shot
on
to
some
me.
flag
Fuck
shit.
that. Fuck
Fuck
that.
You got Barbara Bush.
Barbara Bush.
What?
She's my sugar mama. Don't say that shit out loud, nigga. She paid the
Wait a minute, you
bills.
skipping over Oprah for Barbara Bush?
Barbara Bush's money is so much longer than Oprah's is. You gotta
I'm just
understand.
asking.
Barbara Bush, like as in Bush International Airport in Texas. Yeah, as in like, Saudi Arabia, as in, Bin Laden's, that
Just
Bush.
still,
That money is very, very long.
yeah. Just close your eyes and, take one for the
Shit, I don't have to close my eyes. Fuck her to see green.
Just look at your money. You got a penny of money on the wall.
I can't.
Shit. So what the hell we talking about? What topic we going on? How we going on Bobby Bush and JB fucking Bobby Bush?
Oh, did y'all see the new Wu-Tang trailer?
I saw the trailer. I had not seen.
It's gonna be on Hulu. I guess Hulu.
I got Hulu.
Put the money. Yeah.
I
still
watching the
haven't-
documentary.
I still haven't watched the documentary.
It seems like they got the characters blended up with how them niggas look. So
But even though it's like, hey man, he just ain't aging.
that nigga always been fine.
Always.
He just look a little bit more needed.
He's just grown now.
Yeah, he got them jailhouse runs and shit. Not saying he went, but you know, he got that.
Speaking of eargasms,
See, look at this. They can't let us have our moment.
that's our next topic.
See, everybody on to him now. These little new girls and stuff.
Right, everybody on Method Man. Bitch, I was glad I Method Man braids not done. Like, cut it out.
Cream, ice cream.
Before
Come on,
then,
man.
like,
I have,
man.
I used to have snuck
Here we
off to
go.
a little Wu store. I wasn't even supposed to buy it. It was a Wu-Tang store. They opened up there, like, right there by Military Circle Mall. And when they opened that shit up, I wasn't even supposed to buy that shirt. I went in there and bought a chocolate deluxe t-shirt. I think I was, what, like 14 years old? I had to hide that shit from my mama so she ain't see.
Well, she seen now. She know now. She know
It don't
now.
matter now. Shit, I'm grown.
My mama ain't know what it was about. Caramel Sunday, yeah, I like caramel.
Man, I do want to check that out. I want to check out the documentary first, and then I'll watch the series. I've been slipping, but I did watch the Freeway Ricky Ross documentary.
I want to see that one.
On Netflix. It was excellent, and we have an interview with Freeway Ricky Ross that we're going to give to you guys for Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
This Thursday,
We'll post
post
You from Atlanta a lot.
We was shit. No, I guess we were in Atlanta. Yeah.
You were in Atlanta. I was in Baltimore.
We used to do our show audio only,
Okay.
and so we could be in different places. Most of the time, JB be in Baltimore or Texas. I be in Atlanta, and we just do it on the phone. So that'll come out on the audio side, of course, guys. Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, and the other thing. They got us number our second largest market in France. We read my minds and all that good stuff. See, Ice Cream Man. Take it from Method Man song. See how I did that?
Ice Cream Man.
So did you want to talk about a pod named Kickback playlist for Eargasm?
Absolutely. So we have the Pod Man Kickback playlist available on Apple Music. We updated with the new Rick Ross, new Jeezy, new Gucci,
Spotify earlier.
We have a version on Spotify. We haven't been updating it, but if I start updating it,
Give Spotify some love, please.
okay, bet. I better see a
Right.
new follower on
That's taking it.
Spotify.
Will you follow and share?
But of course, that's why I'm asking. Yeah, I'm on Spotify.
So
all
I will
day.
do the Spotify podcast.
Spotify too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the podcast is Spotify. The playlist will be on Spotify on Tuesday. I will take time out while I'm at the beach, and I will add all of those songs tomorrow from the beach. From the beach. And I'll add all of the songs from this week's podcast to the version that's on Spotify, and you'll be able to party with the same music that we play.
Okay.
There we go.
And like I said, new Jeezy, new Rick Ross, new
Rick
Gucci.
Ross, dope.
Hell yeah. Him and Swiss Beats or Just Blaze Beat. Classic Ross, West Side Gun dropped a new project.
Yes. Can we? I'm sorry, but no, that's my hood. Bailey and Kids here, like cut it out. Yes. West Side Alvin. That's his real name.
Okay.
Talk about
it.
West Side Gun. Yes. Amherst Station 3, the best song on the album. I'm sorry, I'm gonna shed a tear when I heard that joint. But go ahead, I'm sorry. This your podcast.
That's good. That's good. Because whenever I talk about music,
I'm sorry.
Whenever I talk about music, nobody responds. So I'm like, oh my God, music energy. Oh shit.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been on a rock, man. I ain't heard really shit lately.
Westside, Conway, Benny. Let's see who
Conway,
else.
The Machine. You know that record with Primo. 2 weeks ago. 38 Special.
38 Special. Shade and Wires. Yes. Oh, man.
Henny Colada. I'm just gonna sit my little Henny Colada.
So excited. But yeah, those my folks upstate. And it's so crazy because when it comes to music, everybody's like, oh, I don't listen to the new music because when they think new music, they think of all the youngs and
The littles.
the little niggas. That's who they think of, and they don't know about 38 Special and West Side Gun and Fly God is the greatest guy. They don't know nothing about that.
Fly God, who is it? Fly God is
It's the greatest guy.
Yeah, Fly God is the greatest guy.
Yeah. Griselda. Just
Griselda,
look up Griselda Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, 38 Special. Like, anytime you got the OGs fucking with you, that's when you know you really doing some shit. Cool G Rap is fucking with him. AZ is fucking with him. Busta Rhymes is fucking with him. Like, never mind these guys that have been out 2 and 3 years. Right, Primo.
And this is grimy East Coast shit. Me and JB listened to it a couple weeks ago, and JB was all this stuff.
Yeah, they bringing it back, and these are young guys, like in the early 30s. But they killing the shit out there. Like, if you fuck with Eminem signed these dudes. That should tell you something right there. And it's like they're not on his coattails either. They doing their own shit. So I respect it.
That's what's up.
So shout out to Griselda. They're on Upon and Kickback playlist. So make sure you go to Apple and come on Tuesday, Spotify, and download it.
Definitely. While you at the beach.
While I'm at the beach, I'm getting the beach.
Don't get in the water without putting my music on Spotify.
It's my boogie board. I'm gonna be out there fake.
Look, now, we don't need to see you in a, God forbid.
Right.
Don't do no stupid shit.
Right.
I'm gonna lay on it.
Hey, he gonna be making the noise on West Side Gun.
You see the motherfucker when the niggas wipe out the boogie board and just be flopping and shit.
That ain't gonna happen.
I ain't trying to break another ankle, so
Right,
we good.
right.
We good. Just started talking again.
Girl, he is accident prone.
But I'm not though.
If you was handicapped for almost 6 months, I'm talking about, I'm done.
That was one injury. You said, honestly, you always break
It
something.
was enough.
And I was like,
It was
well,
enough for you to be
I broke a
wrong.
bone at age 10, and I broke my ankle at age 43.
You okay?
That's 2 breaks in
But it's
23
how you
years.
broke it, right?
I was being attacked by wild animals.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was doing no crazy shit.
Yeah,
Like
it
it was some regular shit.
Regular.
So yeah.
That's about to break your
I tell you what,
Listen,
you my old ass be careful about the regular shit. I be looking at them steps like a motherfucker. Yeah, like every time I go up some steps, I be staring at each one of them motherfuckers.
Extra careful. Another word when you miss that step, when you think you got that
steps.
yeah.
Oh shit, that shit hit your ankle or you. Yeah, and then there's what happened with New, and I'm like, I ain't falling up those steps no more.
Nigga,
And
my
that's a
foot
little
was
kid
totally
move.
sideways, y'all.
But that's a little kid move too. You always so those of you who don't have like if you hear kids in the house and you hear do 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 do, that's the motherfuckers falling up the steps. Like everybody does that shit. That's what I
fall.
Hey, it's never worth it having those socks on some carpet. Your shins gonna be bruised.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. My son fell up the steps running up to my room, and that shit made more. I was downstairs. It sounded like 3 grown ass men fighting in my house. Yeah.
What you doing, Liz?
It's only one time you should ever have carpet burns, and that ain't that. So don't do it.
I agree.
That's
another segue.
Right.
Speaking of recreational sports.
All right. Make that turn.
It's a tough one.
Hey,
I
I'm still letting you know shit. I ain't know, that one. Listen.
So let's get into sports and switch gears a little bit before we wrap up New and talk about some of the blockbuster trades, the blockbuster moves going on in the NBA right now. You know,
Trying to give you a good rundown, but I'm very excited because the damn NBA is back. I mean, we've been saying that for the last couple of years, but the competition factor has been increased with Kevin Durant leaving Golden State and going to Brooklyn, even though he's hurt for all of next year. Him and Kyrie teamed up in Brooklyn, and they'll be a formidable team because Brooklyn already had a lot of young talent. Why you say sucker shit? Are you a Golden State fan?
No, I'm not. But
You made it
just
to the Knicks.
him leaving and
What's the issue? You didn't go to the Knicks. What's the issue?
who beat that? I'm trying to think who beat that team that year, and then he's now playing on their team.
Well, he left though. He did do that. He was beating. He was in Oklahoma City, beating Golden State. Golden State came back, beat him. Then he left and went to Golden State. I agree.
So you gonna get beat up by a nigga and then go be best friends with him? And
That's what he did. But now he's left Golden State and now he's going to Brooklyn.
Right.
So he left again.
Sucker shit. I'm just stay and play hard. Like maybe because I'm a girl. I don't know.
What was the second move for sucker shit?
No, he just been on some sucker shit with all the moving. That's all.
I like the players that have the freedom to move around because the owners will trade their ass even when they don't want to go.
I'm not
So
saying
now
that
they
can't, but it's just it needs to be more strategic than that, in my personal opinion.
That's what you do. You go somewhere and you win 2 out of 3 rings. That's pretty fucking strategic.
You don't go
To the best team. I agree with
a
that.
team that beat you, like.
I mean, I do agree with that. Him going to Brooklyn, I don't see it as the same thing. But I do agree about him going to Golden State. It threw everybody off.
Nigga, what you doing?
But I think he's going to Brooklyn now to silence that critique.
I would agree
Because
with
everybody's, oh, you did a circus, so you went to Golden State. You know, okay, well now I'm going to Brooklyn. And they weren't good. So now what? If I went here, and now am I good? Now am I not a sucker no more? I literally think that's what he did. He did that. He was, I'm tired of Sarah fucking talking about this shit.
You ain't worried about me. You ain't worried about me at all.
That was one move. The biggest move in free agency was Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Signed with the LA Clippers and
I
had him
wanted
trade
to
for
stay
Paul George.
in
Toronto
Toronto.
wanted to keep him. The Lakers thought they had him.
Yeah.
And he said, you want me to get Paul George first. And people are saying that the Clippers gave up way too much for Paul George. And I'm like, no, dummy. They gave up all of that for Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
And you
I'm
forgetting
gonna
about
give it all up too.
you forgetting about who the fuck Paul George is too.
Yeah.
Paul George gives you that outside threat that can knock down the 3 with a motherfucker in his face when Kawhi is double covered at the top of the key.
And he's an amazing defender. So with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, you get Jordan and Pippen.
Yeah.
You get 2 people that can play on both sides of the ball.
Yes.
That's also a big middle finger to who got rid of Kawhi before he went to Toronto?
He demanded to be traded in San Antonio. They didn't want to get rid of him. They begged him to stay. And he was like, fuck you, trade me, I'm gone. But
wait, you said they made a mistake.
no, they begged him to stay.
Oh, begged him to stay.
And he demanded to be let go. And so they traded him. But he demanded it because he said they didn't take care of his injury problem. They kept saying,
Well,
like,
there you
are
go.
you really injured?
That's
Are you
still a
really-"
middle finger to you.
Oh,
If
hell
you
yeah.
questioning my injury, let me go to this other team and get this motherfucking championship so I can show your ass how hurt I was.
Yeah.
Middle finger to your ass, bitch, I got it, and my team never had it before. So I came, I saw, I conquered, I took this shit, and I'm leaving. I'm not even staying.
And I get to go home. So it's all
Right.
time.
That's what I'm saying. That's a big middle finger.
Yeah, the Clippers are turning into the favorites, but LeBron, everything wasn't lost. He was able to do the trade for Anthony Davis. They were able to sign DeMarcus Cousins. They already had Cal Kuzma. They got JaVale McGee came back. Rajon Rondo came back. Quentin Cook signed. Cal Korver is rumored to be on his way there. So
They gave up a lot for
Anthony Davis.
though. They gave up a lot of draft picks for Anthony.
And a lot of players.
Yeah.
Because Anthony Davis, the
They
Pelicans
basically
now
cleared
have,
their bench, right, for
they cleared the starters.
Yeah,
not the
They
they
don't
bench.
play on one team
Right.
no more. Like it's been so many
Yeah.
trades in the past couple of years.
I know.
I be sorry.
It's been a lot of shit the
Like
last
ever
week.
since Paul Pierce left Boston, I just been lost.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
we're,
it's
everybody just
Yeah, you
just
about
gone.
a decade of out the loop there.
yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stick to the NFL, bitch. Yeah.
But the NBA, it's a lot of parity now. I don't know who the favorite is. I guess you can go with the Clippers. Maybe you can go with the Lakers. Don't forget, Philly made some big moves. They picked up Al Horford. They lost Jimmy Butler. They picked up Al Horford and somebody else they picked up. But they re-signed Tobias Harris. And then you can look at Miami now. They have Jimmy Butler. I don't think that really makes them a contender, but it makes them better. You still got Milwaukee.
Brooklyn
Still got
surprised
Houston.
everybody last year
What about
too by getting in the playoffs, and now they made the moves that they have made. You have to look at them as a playoff.
Only thing is KD isn't playing this whole season.
I know that. I'm looking at Kyrie though, and if he can fall in line like that still adds 21 points a game plus.
Yeah.
At least.
Without KD, I don't see it. Because they lost D'Angelo Russell to get Kyrie. So they lost their 24 points a game point guard and picked up a 25 points per game point guard.
Y'all don't like the Hawks?
Yeah. Huh?
Y'all don't like the Hawks?
The Hawks didn't do anything. So there's nothing really to talk about. They did draft Cam Reddish. Just, if you want to be included, they drafted Cam Reddish.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not from Atlanta.
I'm a Wizard fan. We were Wizard fans. And we picked up a couple young players ourselves. And we traded away all of our good veterans. I don't know what the hell's going to happen next year.
Yeah. So yay, rebuilding.
You're right.
Strong
Right.
foundation.
Right.
But we do have a
Brick
first
by
round
brick.
pick
Right.
that's a Japanese player. And the entire country
Really,
of Japan
really.
is really going.
Really.
All of Asia's going batshit crazy.
Yep. You know that Houston shit now we picked up.
Yep.
Y'all mean like
Yep.
really that's what we did.
Yes.
Wow.
That's that petty, yep.
I mean, yeah.
H-Town.
I don't know if I believe,
Anyway.
but I know that's what we did.
Houston Rockets.
But before we look good, I watched them last night in the summer league. The Wizards played the Pelicans, but Zion didn't play because he tweaked his knee the night before. So I was really looking forward to see the Wizards against Zion, like that. But he didn't play. Our young players look good. We got some couple people for the Lakers. They couldn't do the Anthony Davis trade without us. So they wound up sending us 3 young players, like 21, 22. Mo Wagner, 6'11" white boy, was pretty good. The other white boy, I think from Spain,
The white boy from Spain.
Whatever his name was.
Why are you doing that? That shit just look extra funny from where I'm sitting.
This guy.
He's 7'2", and he's pretty good.
That was a snort. She snorted.
She know it.
Sorry. That's just the most hilarious thing ever. She be over there snickering like shit. And it, that shit is great. It be loud as fuck. You can't listen. It's such a
And I'm trying to be a decent co-host for today. Y'all tripping.
such a heartfelt belly laugh.
I was trying to hold it in.
It's like on like a phone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so before we get up out of here, is there any topics we didn't go over or anything that we should discuss before we get up out of here?
My page is now empty. We covered everything in my book.
It was good seeing y'all again. I enjoyed myself as usual. I like how I got that good surprise that she was coming too. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was crazy too. I was like, what? So, for y'all to know that we've been advertising, and we would have Sarah on because she's sponsoring the show.
Yes,
with the drinks. And so we knew she was coming today, and we knew we had asked Rick to come. Lo and behold, these two motherfuckers know each other. And they having a regular ass conversation. I'm like, wow, what you doing? That one podcast. Oh, okay, what you going to? Where you going? But y'all tell the story that day.
I mean, it don't really nothing. I just hit her up because I know you say you wanted another female personality. You know, this is, if somebody come with me, I was like, all right, cool. So I knew she had her upcoming event that's coming up on
July 20th. Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
And she has amazing drinks and they're affordable. They like $5 and they worth it. They good. So why not her come up here and have her
Right,
business?
so she invited me, and I'm like, no, girl, I can't come to your podcast. I got a podcast.
I'm like, for real?
Right, like, damn.
She's like, where? I said, Sage Spring. What is it called? Pod Day Kickback.
I'm like, girl, I'm gonna be there.
I said, call me.
Right.
And I
know it's
receipts
real.
for that too. I
Right.
got that screenshot that shit. And
Call me so I know it's real.
I said, you gonna be?
Yeah, girl.
But she's like, y'all coming with me? I was like,
What?
what? Y'all know each other?
Right.
That's why you don't fuck the girls on the show, because you just never know what the fuck
Going on.
Yeah.
You ride with me.
No more. Oh, right. Yeah. On that note,
nothing to be said on that one. Nothing to be said. JB takes drink.
So I'm going to the beach tomorrow. Me and JB are driving to DC Saturday.
Right.
So if we do the show on Sunday, it'll be in DC.
Yeah, we'll be in DC. I'll be in DC all week, new for a few days. We'll hit y'all up on Facebook and.
You made it clear. You gotta go be gone as long as I am. Yeah, he'll be here for a few days, but I'll be here all week. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I'm letting all the folks in DC know. Like, fuck. Like, let's. We got 2 weekends. Stop playing. Anyway, so yeah. Come check us out in DC though. Right.
That's what it is, basically.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know I'll come up here often. When I get up here, nigga, I'm ready. Whatever you want to do, I'm out here. I'll be the first one to sleep. You be back seat. Oh, bro. Okay. I got you.
So yeah, thank y'all.
He got the giggles.
You gotta get July 20th. Fine Wine Enterprises is having hashtag Saturdays Out for Sipping pop-up bar. This is my first event. Pop-up bar, you pay $5 to get in. That will allow you to sample 4 cocktails.
Okay.
4 different cocktails for $5. If you want to purchase a cocktail, it's $5. If you want something to eat, we have $5 plates.
Okay.
Not too much to ask. Come in, listen to some dope ass music, get a nice little vibe, eat some food, drink some drinks, and just
Some real chill shit.
yeah.
And I will be here. I don't know what time you're getting back on the 20th. But JB might be here. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there getting
Yeah,
drinks.
definitely. It's at HQ
Yeah.
Auburn, 228 Auburn Avenue. I believe it's northeast, but Auburn Avenue downtown. Right across the street from Sweet Auburn Seafood. So if you know where that is, we're directly across the street. That's where we will be from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Come and check us out.
Okay.
I'll be there. So all my female fans that with
Right,
opportunity
right.
to meet me.
Ashanti ain't gonna be in town, so y'all come see him.
I'll be there. Come see me.
Oh, Lord.
We'll buy you a drink.
Lord have mercy.
I'm buying a drink to the first. I'm buying a drink for the first 3 women that said it.
He said the first 3 he had made his. No, I want to finish this. He got
I can't handle it. I can't
The
handle
first 3. I do it. The first 4 women that say to me,
You know what?
I
Do
can't
it
hear.
be proper. Round it off to 5 and then support. You know, so the first 5 women, he's gonna buy y'all your own personal cocktail. Yeah.
Yeah, that can say
Yes.
that they came because I
Nigga. Okay, yeah, that didn't make sense.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Say they came
To see
with
you.
Pod
See,
Name
that's how he
Kickback.
wanted. He wanted.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't see Lou.
I got it by my name Kickback.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it
That's
is.
right.
There it is.
Oh gosh.
But if I already
Look,
fucked,
if I'm at
I
the door,
pay.
I'ma just point to him. Oh, you
You know what I'm
here?
saying?
Mhm.
But if I already fucked, I ain't paying. So this new.
Oh, Lord.
Visual,
Oh
visual.
damn.
Visual.
Damn, how many people showing up? I'm
Oh, everybody in the world.
So, good night and God bless y'all.
Uno, we out.
I'm sneaky. You're 25.
You got it, girl. I get it to you. I get it to you.
With y'all.
I get it to you.
You're a fool. That's why. I got a
That was great.